Stop what you're doing right now because I've got some information on my upcoming tour. Are you ready? Ireland, I'm going to be in you. Come on. And Cambridge, I'm going to be with you. I'm adding 3 extra dates to my Jungle Fever tour. I'm going to be kicking off in Ireland, 29th of August, Dublin. See you there. 30th of August, Belfast. I'll see you there. And a few weeks later, towards the end of my tour, I'm going to be popping in to the Cambridge Corn Exchange on the 26th of September. We've already got some iconic guests lined up. We've got loads of Prosecco for us to drink. I've got some fun audience games to get you all involved. I want to see you there. I want to see your mums there. I want to see the gays there. I want to see Hindus there. I want to see every bastard there. So get tickets now, link in bio. Love ya. Welcome back to another episode of Saving Grace. Today, we've got Mandi on the pod.
I'm so excited to be here.
Welcome on your own.
Yeah, I know for the first time on my own, I feel weird, Grace.
You should feel anxious.
I feel really anxious.
Yeah.
I feel like, I don't want to take Anna's limelight, do you know what I mean? I feel guilty. I feel bad.
Well, just to preface, she is in the room.
She is.
She is still here.
She's still here, yeah.
Okay.
We're inseparable.
First of all, when I saw your name on Inside, I was absolutely buzzing.
I know.
And I was also terrified for you.
I know.
Because I thought, if anyone may possibly get cancelled,
Yeah,
it may be you.
100%.
Yeah.
Do you know what? I think Anna was shitting herself more than anyone.
Oh, really?
She probably thought like all these years of hard work, all those 8 weeks of gallivanting around that villa, and now my sister's going to go and fuck it all up.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, in a week.
Do you feel like you fucked it up yet?
Do you know what? I didn't.
Is it interesting watching it back when you see people saying shit about you? Because for me, I would start messaging them now.
Yeah.
Even though it was months ago.
Yeah, I know exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, because now I've got venom in
I
me.
really know how to hold a grudge.
Oh,
but I just feel like everyone's like, for the industry, you have to let it go.
What
you
does
have
that even fucking mean?
water under the fuck. I don't even fucking know. Don't burn bridges with people in the industry.
Fuck the bridges.
You might need them. But then I think, Grace,
Yeah.
I made it this far with no friends in the industry. No friends in the industry.
Yeah.
So if I made it this far with no friends in the industry, do I really need them now?
No.
Right?
I don't think so.
That's what I think.
In there, how was it? I want to talk about, first of all, going in.
Okay.
Were you scared, anxious? What was the vibe?
So do you know what? I'm going to tell you the story of like even how I got asked to go in, yeah?
Okay.
Because it was so weird. I got like two or three emails or something asking me, would you like to go on the Sidemen show? And Grace, I was ignoring them like they're them Temu sponsorship ads. I was like, what is the, I don't know what this is.
What's the Sidemen?
And then I was like, and then they DM'd me and then I was like, you know what? Let me just search them on Instagram. And like, then I was like, holy fuck.
Oh, you didn't actually know who the Sidemen were?
No.
Okay.
Because I'm not a guy. I feel like it's a guy's thing, no?
Ella didn't know who the Sidemen were either. She was like, what's a Sideman?
Who didn't know?
Right, Ella. Eyelashes.
Oh, eyelashes.
Yeah, she didn't know. So I guess that's common, actually.
Yeah, so I was like, I don't know who they are. And then my manager was like, Mandi, this is huge. And then I told my boyfriend, Gingerbread, and he was like, Mandi, this is huge. And I was like, fuck, this is huge. Yeah. Quickly, reply to all on the emails. I was like, hi. Then I searched the Sidemen. I was like, who are all these men? And I checked their net worth. They're fucking millionaires,
yeah, of course,
Grace,
they
man.
are fucking rich.
And then I was like, bro, I'm going on the show. And it was meant to only be on YouTube. That's what I was told.
Yeah, because originally it was.
I got done dirty, because if I knew it was going to be on Netflix, I would have got my brows done.
Right.
I overplucked them from anxiety a few days before. I wouldn't have done that.
Yeah.
And then I would have just, put more effort into my outfit. I wore like this old, faded jumpsuit. It was just really bad decisions I was making because I was like, it's going to go on YouTube. And if it goes on YouTube, it's Sidemen subscribers. They're going to hate me anyway because I have a vagina.
Facts.
So fuck it. The night before, they tell me it's Netflix.
Right. Yeah.
It was like nervous and excited all at the same time because I was like, bro, I'm going to be on Netflix now.
Yeah.
I'm a superstar.
Yeah, you can't leave the house.
Right.
Pint of milk
That's what
anymore.
I thought was going to happen, but nothing's happened. I've only got like 5,000 extra followers. I was waiting to wake up. I got more followers when my sister went onto Love Island.
Yeah.
Like, I got more followers then. I made one story. Do you know how many followers I went up in one day? 200,000.
What?
In one day when I made that video cussing Jordan when Anna was on Love Island.
Well, yes.
200,000 followers in one day.
But what I'm thinking is they're doing what I'm doing and waiting for more episodes to come out to then binge it. That's what I think everyone's doing.
Do you think?
Yeah, because I'm not about let's watch one episode, then go to bed. I'm not doing that.
I know what you're saying.
I'm watching it all.
I'm like that but not about reality TV. I'm more like that about, suspenseful things. But like, it's not.
There could be some suspense.
Yeah.
So you walk in straight away. Is it awkward? Are you gelling with people when everyone's in?
Do you know what it is? It's weird because like it's different to other shows like Love Island, because Love Island and stuff like apart from the All Stars, but the normal ones, nobody knows each other or knows of each other. So it really is like starting from a blank slate. But when it's like the Sidemen, everyone's coming in with a bit of an ego.
Right.
Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm this person on the outside. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I saw it like I'm coming in like as jail. Do you know what I mean? I need to come in and assert
my dominance.
Own the place. Yeah, assert my dominance. Otherwise, people are going to try and rap me. Do you know what I mean?
Get stabbed in your sleeve. It is that type of house.
So I had to go in like with that energy of like, oh, I'm Mandi Vakil.
Yeah, you are.
And then basically, I wasn't nervous, to be honest. I'm quite confident.
That's good though.
I am quite confident.
Because when I did Locked In, I was like, you're right, everyone. Like shaking when I went in.
You?
Yeah.
But you seem so confident, Grace.
Well,
You're like also a bit shy as well. Like,
Yeah.
shy confident. It's sexy, don't worry.
I needed that. Thank you.
So I went in there and a lot of people knew each other and I didn't know anyone.
I was going to say, was there any leaks before you went in about who was going in so you could search them or not really?
The only person I knew who was going in was Millie because she was the only person I heard was going in.
Okay.
Everybody else, I had no idea. No idea.
Do you know what really makes me laugh is you and George Clark, it just communicating.
Yeah.
I don't know why that makes me laugh because you're so polar opposite.
We're literally, I was calling him Oxford University student the whole time. I was like, oh, you a posh private school boy? Do you live in a gated house, George? He's so funny.
He is really funny.
He's so funny, yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
I didn't notice it as much being in there, but now I'm watching, I'm like, fuck, he's funny. He was probably my biggest competition.
But I always get that. I'm like, is there someone funnier than me in this room? Because they need to leave. They need to get them leave. Out. Yeah. So you're in there.
Yeah.
Vibes. Are there any goss? Did you have any arguments in there?
I did.
Amazing.
Yeah, I did.
Knew I could count on you.
Do you know what it is? It was me and PK.
Uh-huh.
It went off.
Oh, we talked about
it went off.
Really?
Yeah. I lost my head, Grace.
What was it about?
So obviously PK kicked me out.
Vicious.
And he basically chose me to get out. And I feel like we were kind of friends in there. And it was the biggest shock, Grace. I did not see it coming, yeah? When I say I did not see it coming.
You did not see it coming.
I just, that moment has shocked me. It scarred me for life.
Really?
Like, that's how shocked I was.
You've got trust issues now.
And proper trust issues.
Really?
And when he was like in the diary room deliberating about who he's going to chuck out, and he immediately chose me. I was like, I would never choose PK. Like, I would never, if it was me, like, he's such a vibe. I was getting on with everyone. But you know what? PK, for him, I think it was like a strategic move.
He probably saw you as competition.
He did.
Yeah.
I feel like he thought, this bitch is funny, needs to get her out.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I was like angry because he chucked me out. I was the second person out.
Yeah, that's annoying because that's so soon.
And I thought, so basically I was in there for 2.5 days. That's violations.
It's not funny.
It's fucking violations. But they put me in 4 episodes. That's because I was sick.
You had so much content.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
They were like, Mandy's so good, let's just make her in there for longer.
What is something, so you already spent money from the clips that I've seen when you, I mean, actually, I feel like everyone spent money pretty much, most people.
Everyone was trying to come for me.
But why? But maybe because you were the most easiest target.
That's what's bothering me the most.
Yeah.
Do I look like an easy target? Do I look like a fucking victim?
But then what I would say is, no, I wouldn't say you're an easy target because I wouldn't confront you.
That's exactly what I thought. I thought in this place, I'm going to be able to do whatever I want. No one's going to come for me.
Different when people are in groups because then they've got like the courage, haven't they?
And I was like, there's no way that people are going to actually have the balls to just actually come. They all came for me.
They all came for you.
They all came for me.
Do you have any regrets on the golden straw?
No.
Fair.
It was so fucking boring in there the first day. I was dying of boredom.
No, it's
I had to get that golden straw.
No, that's completely fair.
What I do regret is not buying more stuff, but being sneaky about it. Because, babe, there was times I was really craving a chocolate or a drink and I was too scared to buy it.
Yeah, like what is the food and drink scenario in there? Is it shit food and drink?
No, it's like snacks, drinks. The food upgrades are nice. They're pizza, burger and chips. Yeah, there's nice stuff.
I'd have gained 50 stone.
Literally, yeah.
That's vicious.
But it's dangerous because every time you buy something, everyone's watching you. Like,
right.
I was getting like a coffee and a Red Bull. Everyone's like, it's Mandy's a problem. Mandy's a problem.
I would have vicious anxiety that
When
whole time.
people are like spending like £10,000 on like a fluffy toy or a ball.
Yeah.
So they were picking on me.
They were picking
They
on
were
you.
trying to pick on me, yeah?
Are you allowed to drink in there?
No.
No.
You can have a limit, I think, of like
Not this again.
free drink, but it's fine though, because other
free
people
drinks.
just ordering drinks and are just taking their drink.
Yeah, so fair.
So I was just like, order one. And then I'll just take their drinks.
Oh, so you can get pissed in there, technically.
Yeah. I got pissed. On the day I got kicked out, I was kind of pissed.
You? Yeah, no wonder you start the argument.
Yeah. Yeah, that's exactly why I got the argument. I was a bit waved.
Yeah, a bit of Dutch courage.
Yeah.
Okay, best part of being in there, favourite memory?
I think the challenges were so fun.
The first date challenge, your answer, fucking, would you rather loyalty or money? Money. I thought, yeah. Fair.
Oh, under pressure, you just end up being honest, babe. That's what happens.
Killed me because I thought truth.
The worst challenge to come for me, oh my God, is like this challenge where there's a table.
Right.
And there's like, you don't know what's in these dishes. They're covered, but you have to choose one. Just like it's luck. You either choose one or they bring it to you.
Absolutely not.
And you have to eat it. It's almost like what you kind of did, like celeb.
Yeah.
I'm a celebrity. And I was going around smelling, because I was like, look, I've got a really bad like stomach. I'm going to vomit on the studio. Like, you do not want this. So let me smell them and I'm going to choose the one that I think.
Okay, smells nicer.
So I smelled one and I was like, this doesn't smell of nothing. So this one must be fine, yeah? So I opened it and it actually looked, babe, it was a toothbrush and it was a little pot of chili sauce.
Fine.
Yeah? So I was like, mate, look, I love me some Indian food. Like, this is going to be a light to work for me. So I was like, got so confident. It was almost cringe. Okay? It was so, honestly, I'm the cringiest person in there by far, yeah?
No, you're not.
I was like, you're not into me, watch. Got that toothbrush, dipped it in the chili sauce.
Did you take like a big...
Massive.
Yeah.
Oh, massive scoop. And I just started brushing my teeth. Next thing you know, I went to Satan's house, honestly. I was in the pits of hell, Grace. I was dying. I cried. I had to leave for an hour.
What?
You don't understand what was happening.
Go?
I had like 10 Sidemen production staff around me, stuffing ice in my mouth, pouring milk down. It was almost like a weird milk porno. I was getting milk poured down. It was horrendous.
But were you sick?
Yeah, I was like spitting. I was sick. I was
Oh,
crying.
were you?
PK the snake was stroking my back. Like, it's okay, Mandy. It's okay.
You're not the same.
So much was happening.
Oh, that's awful.
Yeah, it was. I was in pain for so long, and then after, everyone was like, "Mandy can get something from the shop." She went through it.
I was going
like,
to do that anyway.
I wish I kind of bought more things from the shop, but was sneaky because I was so honest, too real. Like, I was like, I'm going to get a Red Bull.
I wish I had that problem. I would have had to have done it sneakily because if anyone found out, I would have cried.
But I'm the kind of person, when I was missing from like the living room or missing from
It's because
somewhere,
people know when you're missing.
everyone would know.
Yeah.
I could never on the slide go to that shop ever.
Yeah, that would have been impossible for you.
That's what kept happening to me. Like, everyone else could go on the slide, but whenever I wasn't there, everyone would be like, "Where's Mandy?" And like they'd find me in the
straight to
shop.
the-
I was like, just looking at the menu,
Just having
just
a browse.
looking.
Can
So,
we
yeah.
talk about the sleeping situation?
So the day I got there, everyone chose their beds. And me, Maya and Whitney decided to sleep next to each other. So we like dragged our beds next to each other.
Sweet.
And we had like this little sleepover section where we just stayed up all night, like talking, gossiping,
That's really cute.
plotting and scheming. It didn't get me anywhere, but
Well, the thought was there. Wait, so how many girls were there in there?
there was me, Whitney, Maya,
Yeah.
Millie, Sinna,
Yeah.
and Farah. 6 girls. More
Okay.
girls than boys, actually.
Yeah, I was going to say that feels like quite a lot.
Yeah. And the girls were the ones that just kept getting kicked out.
Well, of course.
Why though?
Of course. Listen,
we outnumbered them.
We don't have fucking rights anymore, Mandy. Okay, we did for a little
Literally.
bit. Men hate us.
The inside was like 1950 something, mate.
That
It
was a
like,
joke. Please don't cancel me, my bad. I'm sorry. The Sidemen fucking audience is going to be like, fuck this bitch. I just had a vision of that. Speaking of, so you got on with Whitney in there.
Yeah.
Now, do you want to clear the room? Clear the room? Clear the air? Me. Clear the room. Clear the air on Whitney. You were friends with Whitney in there.
Yeah.
Because I also thought you guys are going to get on or not. You're very big personalities.
100%. I feel like everywhere on TikTok when they were revealing the cast, all the comments were like, Mandy and Whitney, they're either gonna get on or it's gonna be like World War III. Yeah, because I feel like I'm a very like strong personality. She's a really strong personality.
Yeah.
We're both quite, talkative, chatty. So if we didn't get on, I think it would have been a lot of tension in there. But we actually clicked and we actually got on straight away.
Yeah, thank God. Did any of the girls not get on? Because with boys, when boys don't get on, it's fine. When girls don't get on, it's living hell.
So I don't know, because I haven't watched all of it, but from what I've heard, I feel like there was a little bit of a thing between Millie and Farah, also like Sinner and the girls. So yeah, there was definitely some tension. The girls just stuck together great.
Yeah, it never happens though, does it?
Why?
It just never does.
Actually, from episode 2, I saw like PK saying like, oh, like Mandy, she's got to go. And then Whitney comes in the room and it's PK and Maya talking. And PK's like, yeah, we're talking about Mandy. And Maya's like, yeah, we're talking about Mandy. And Maya's been talking about... Yeah, if the girls stuck together, then it would maybe we wouldn't have had so many girls out so early, because it was like me, then it was like Millie, Farah, Whitney. It was like girls, constantly getting kicked out.
Yeah.
Well, it is a Sidemen show, so do you know what I mean?
Well, actually, yeah, I feel like that's a given. Although, didn't Manrika win last year?
She did, and also this time 2 girls did win.
That is true.
It is true.
One of them did snake you, but yes, that's fine.
Yeah.
Okay, so I want to move. What was my next question? Hold on, because I had a good one. Hold on. Oh, fuck. What was my question? Hold on. What were we just talking about? Girls. Oh, that was it. Any romantic interests in there? Not for you, obviously.
No, definitely not for me. I got ginger beard. But I don't know. I thought like there was some flirting.
Oh, really?
I felt like there was some flirty energy between maybe like Maya and DDG.
Really?
And then maybe like PK and Maya, but it wasn't reciprocated that much to PK, but PK was flirting with Maya.
I've always wanted to, because I feel like no one ever fucks on these shows.
No, it's not that kind of show.
Make
Definitely
it that show. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean,
that's
there was
true.
condoms, babe. There was fucking condoms.
Were they like Sidemen or Prime sponsored?
Honestly, I stayed far away from those condoms. I didn't want to look interested, but there was condoms.
When you told Gingerbeard you were going on the show, what was his reaction?
He was like, yeah, go, win that money.
Really?
Someone gave me the evil eye though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Could have been Gingerbeard himself. We never know.
Probably there's men in that.
But yeah, he was really excited. It is weird though, isn't it? Because if Gingerbeard was going in a house and living with women, I'd actually know.
I would get a job as crew.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be allowed.
No way.
But what is wrong with, is something wrong with him or is there something wrong with me?
It's us.
Really, do you think?
Yeah, I've had this conversation with you on your pod. We are ill.
I wouldn't let him go, I'm not going to lie.
No.
I wouldn't even be with him if he was in this industry. Like, I wouldn't.
Yeah, no, because I feel like there's just too much chance. Like, do you remember Big Brother when Stephanie got with that bloke, Jeremy, and she had a boyfriend on the outside?
Yeah.
But she still got with him. People do that.
Exactly, shit like this happens.
They fucking, because they don't care. And we can't be made fools of.
Yeah, I mean, even when I was at the premiere and I made like some Snapchat stories and Instagram stories with like PK and George.
Yeah.
And like had my arm around their head, I was thinking,
if
Gingerbeard could never.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Only I would be allowed to do this. Like, he could never.
If that was the other way round.
No.
My
like,
God.
no.
How was the premiere? I want to know all about it.
At that point, it was a bit awkward because me and PK hadn't squashed it properly.
Oh, still?
We had like squashed it at the reunion. We kind of squashed it.
Oh, I didn't know there was a reunion.
Oh God, the reunion.
Oh, should we talk about the reunion first?
Yeah.
Well, you can't really tell me anything, but...
The reunion wasn't meant to be on Netflix. It was actually meant to be on YouTube only.
Right.
And then I think after Netflix, well, I know for a fact after Netflix watched the reunion, they actually bought it because they were like, it was so good. Well, I was there, Grace. So.
Well, yeah, that was...
And again, having zero emotional regulation.
Yes.
Lost my shit.
Yeah.
So we saw it out. Me and PK squashed it at the reunion, but it was like a camera squashing it.
You just didn't speak again after.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I wanted him to WhatsApp me.
Yeah.
And be like, Mandy, like, you're amazing. I'm sorry. But he didn't.
Yeah,
so at the premiere, it was a bit awkward. But then we ended up sorting it out.
Did anyone else lose it at the reunion?
At the reunion,
my bet's
no.
wrong, really. No.
Nobody completely lost their heads, no, apart from me.
Well,
yeah.
I love that.
At least I was there to,
Yeah, of course. Otherwise, it's boring as fuck. So the what's it called? Premiere. Talk about it. Were you allowed to get drunk there? Like, what was the vibe?
I got so drunk.
Incredible.
Honestly.
Yeah.
Embarrassed myself.
Oh, really?
I was like trying to clout chase from George Clarkley the entire time, cringing myself.
Just call him
the fuck
George Clarkley.
Yeah, I really think it's such a cool name. George Clarks, that song. Reminds me of that song. Me and Whitney were just like, George. Because like in there, I just didn't know who George was. When I came out, I was like, yo, this guy's the shit in the UK, yeah? And then I was just like following him around. Well, just getting fucking hammered. And like, everyone was coming up to me like, congratulations, like I'd fucking won. Yeah, imagine this, Grace, yeah?
I'm imagining.
I walk in, feeling like a superstar.
Well, of course.
Immediately, my tights rip. I've got ladders, I've got holes in my tights. I was like, you know what? This is what I mean about myself. I'm just representation of cringe. Yeah. I'm that person. I'm that girl who makes like a dramatic exit and falls over. I'm that person.
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. But I feel like maybe it could look like you meant to like edgy.
No, it really didn't go. It didn't go. It was just, I had to go to the toilet. I was going to cry.
That is tragic.
But anyway, I managed to kind of like turn the tights around. They were Anna's tights. They were a size medium. I needed a fucking large, you know? That's why I blame Anna. She gave me medium tights, trying to patronize me.
You were at the reunion as well. The premiere, sorry. You were there.
Anna came, yeah.
Did you?
Yeah.
Did you enjoy it?
Anna was getting tried on non-stop in the reunion. Anna was getting tried on non-stop at the premiere.
Really?
Yeah. I was like, why
people
am I
that
not
were in there?
Yeah.
No.
She was getting tried on Love Island, certain Love Islands. I mean, I ain't saying the names, but certain Love Islands was, you know.
Really? Wait, how many people were at this premiere?
Loads.
Really?
Why were you not there?
I wasn't invited.
Oh my God, so many people were there. They probably thought you wouldn't come because you're so like, you're such an A-lister.
They were fucking right.
Do you know what I mean? They were like, if we can't bring her here because there's not even a red carpet, there's a purple carpet, and Grace needs a red carpet.
I need a red carpet.
That's why. But yeah, Anna was getting tried on non-stop. I was like, why am I not getting tried on? What the fuck is this mockery going on? But yeah, I mean, it was good.
So you sit there and you watch the first episode?
We did.
Okay, how was that? With everyone there? Good vibes?
I was like shaking, yeah?
Oh.
I was actually shaking. Because it was weird watching the first episode with everyone like from the industry there.
Right, yeah. Yeah, that's true.
It's fucking awkward, man.
And did you meet a lot of the Sidemen? Did you meet all of them?
I met all of them.
Who was your favourite?
I don't know. Do you know? I don't know all of their names. I think is it Ethan?
Ethan. Yeah, gingerish guy.
He's really, really funny.
Yeah, he is funny.
And obviously KSI's laugh is like fucking iconic, innit?
Yeah.
He followed me as soon as I came out, and then I felt like a real. Well, I followed him first.
Oh well.
Yeah, I don't forget that part.
Yeah,
he followed me. Forget the part.
Yeah, we'll cut that out.
He followed me back, and I was like, KSI follows me, even though I didn't know who he was a week before that. At that point, I knew how big of a deal he was.
Yeah, because KSI is like a different level. He's on Britain's Got Talent. He released Prime.
He
boxes.
Huge.
He just does fucking everything.
And once I told my boyfriend and like all of my boyfriend's friends about like the Sidemen, they were like, what?
Did they know about them?
They knew about them.
This is what I mean. It's a men thing, isn't it?
Every straight man knows who the Sidemen are.
Did you have an after party for the premiere?
No, I actually was like, is there a party? Is there a party? Like embarrassing
They were like,
myself.
go home, Mandy.
And everyone was like, no, Mandy, go home. Like, you're an old woman. So I got home like 12 a.m. and tried to speak to Gingerbread about it for about an hour. He was so uninterested in everything I was saying. He doesn't know, like, all these influencer people, he doesn't really know them. Like, he knows Sidemen, but he doesn't know all these other influencers.
Yeah.
So he was like, all right, Mandy, yeah, cool. And then I went to sleep at like 1 a.m. And the next morning I woke up and I felt completely fucked, haggard, hungover.
Oh no.
And everyone was like, oh my God, man, you're hungover. What time did you sleep? I was like, 1 a.m.
You've
like,
lost it.
I can't do it anymore.
You've completely lost it.
Yeah.
That's really sad.
I know, I've lost it completely. I can't do it anymore. I'm too old.
Did Gingerbeard watch any of the episodes with you?
He skimmed through the first. Can you believe he skimmed through the first one?
Yeah, he's such a man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was just thinking, is this normal? He was like going through it, just going to my bits.
Oh, that's quite sweet.
And he was like, you're so cute and you're so funny. And I was like, I know, right?
Cut to you having a massive go at Peter.
Gingerbeard's like really protective over me though. Aww. I feel like. I think he gets really, he'll get really upset if he sees like episode 2 and he sees like people talking about me or trying to
Get him in the fucking house. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, he gets angry.
Was he at the?
No.
He was okay. Probably best.
And probably best. And he just gets really, he's so cute. He gets really protective.
I love that.
Yeah, I know.
To be looked after. Okay, in the house. We're back in the house. Who was the most unhygienic person to live with?
The most unhygienic person? I don't really know. I don't know, but Pico's toes, man.
Monster Munch. Is it giving Monster Munch?
They were, like really nasty toes.
Really?
It was quite funny actually because we were making jokes. He was like, "Why is Maya not giving me attention?" Me and Whitney were like,
"It's your
PK,
toes.
It's them toes." Like, look at those toes. I mean, the only toes I've seen worse than his toes are my dad's toes. Do you know what I mean? Like this. Other than that, PK is a close second.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, but no, everyone seemed hygienic.
Who snored?
No one. Would you believe
You're
it?
joking.
The only person who snored was, I know it sounds like I'm picking on him, but I'm not. He was the only person who snored, PK, yeah. He was the only person who snored.
Really?
But it wasn't like a loud snore.
It was like a little...
It was like...
Hush, hush.
It was like my Pomeranian, like... Yeah, it wasn't that bad.
So you were probably used to that anyway.
Yeah, I actually am a really light sleeper though. But I think you get so tired in there that you just knock out. You're just so tired.
Yeah.
From doing nothing all day.
No, it's the boredom. It wears you the fuck out. I agree.
Yeah, and it's non-stop conversations, not non-stop talking, sneaking to the shop. It's tiring.
Your social battery a little bit, like even after 2 days, like fuck this.
Like so hard. And I actually, the whole time I kept thinking, how the hell did Anna do this for like 8 weeks? How?
Actually, that's a good point. 8 weeks of that.
How?
I did 3 weeks and even I was like, gotta go.
It was draining. And like, if you don't get involved and you don't stay up cracking jokes, playing games, then they're going to be like, nah, she's not going to be the vibe. Well, to be honest, I put in so much effort and I still got chucked out.
What was the fucking point? Yeah, and you know you're not going to be in the episodes.
Yeah.
Was it hard to keep a secret that you were going in?
Do you know what? I didn't even keep it a secret, Grace. Maybe no one cared about me enough to leak it to the press. I fucking told everyone, yeah? I literally told everyone.
Really?
Every single person I told was like, this is the biggest secret. Nobody can know this. Don't tell anyone. And I told every single person that. So everyone knew what was going on.
I can't keep secrets like that either, though.
Yeah.
Like when I was going on I'm a Celeb, everyone knew.
Oh my God.
I was on the plane and the air hostess was like, what are you doing? I was like, I'm a celeb.
No, you told them.
I told everyone, my hairdresser.
No one found out.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe they're just all really trustworthy. Or again, no one gave a fuck. But that was probably more likely.
No, I'm a Celeb is huge, babe. Like,
would you do
You got
something
lucky
like
that no one leaked that.
God bless, thank you.
Would I do I'm a Celeb?
Or just any other shows, like...
I would, yeah.
Would you?
Yeah, I would.
I see you in Big Brother.
Everyone says that.
Yeah, I feel like you were wasted on Inside. I think I want you on Big Brother now.
I feel like Big Brother, I would love to go on Big Brother with Anna though. I would love to do that.
That would be so good.
Yeah, it would be so fun.
Because you'd also have like an alliance.
Yeah, exactly. Who's going to fuck with us? The Vakil sisters.
Yeah.
Yeah, Big Brother sounds sick. I would love to go on there.
Would you? What about Traitors?
I don't know what it is. Never watched it.
What?
All I see is people putting on their stories like,
what?
Traitors is so amazing. It's so sick. Like, what is Traitors?
You need to, first of all, both of you get your shit together. Yeah? And you need to watch the most recent series of The Traitors.
What is it? Reality TV then?
Kind of. It's like you go in and 3 people are chosen as murderers and the rest are faithfuls, but no one knows who's the murderers and someone gets killed every night, right?
Wow.
But before that killing, you have to try and pick who you think is the murderer, yeah? And yeah, there's loads of money at stake. I'm making it sound shit, but it's so good because people get really into it.
No, it sounds sick.
It's fucking incredible.
It's like that game, Mafia.
It's exactly like Mafia, yeah.
And like the game, Cluedo.
Yeah. Yeah.
Basically that.
It is that. It's so fucking good.
Oh my God, I'd love to watch
Justice
that. Someone
for
actually
Alexander.
DM'd me saying, you look like the girl on Traitors. I don't know who. I never even searched it.
The girl on Traitors.
Someone said that.
What girl?
I know. Anyway, I'm going to start it. Maybe I'll just like email them like, get me on.
Because I feel like you'd be an amazing faithful.
Would I?
Yeah, because you would probably really have it large when someone tried to say you're a fucking...
Yeah, I get really defensive.
Yeah.
It's what kept happening in this inside house. We
Oh,
played
really?
Mafia and everybody kept saying I'm the Mafia.
Yeah.
And I was just like, no, I'm innocent. I'm innocent.
And were you?
I was.
You were?
I
Okay,
wasn't
well, that's
mafia.
fine then. How many of the cast do you actually keep in contact with?
We're all in a group chat.
Yeah. That's going to last a year.
Do you think?
Yeah.
That's what I thought, you know. I don't know. I said this to Anna. I was like, Anna, like, everyone's so like keeping in touch, talking in this group chat.
Yeah.
And like we've got a group chat with everyone in it. Then we've got another group chat with just the inside girls.
Lovely.
And then I've got another group chat where it's just me, Whitney and Maya.
Right, okay. Fucking hell.
And then I was
Your
like,
storage space.
is this whole industry friendship gonna stay? And then, or is it just gonna die? It's probably just gonna fucking die. You tell me, you've been on I'm a Celeb, you've been on Locked In.
Whitney, all of that, you'll keep in contact.
Yeah.
Right. The big group chat. Let me tell you something. When did you film this? November? Yeah. Give it till May.
No.
You're not going to be speaking.
Yeah, because all this time since it was filmed, everyone's talking because it hasn't been released yet.
And now it's been released. There's also conversation starters. Yeah. Give it 2 months max. What are you going to fucking speak about? Weather's good.
Yeah, did you have chats with either
Yeah, we've still got a chat. I could, for the life of me, the last time anyone spoke in this chat was...
No.
What's it called? We do have fun. Right. Oh, actually, it was Wednesday, but it was everyone wishing Danny a happy birthday. Prior to the happy birthday, it was 10th of March.
No. So no one talks it anymore. But maybe because there were so many contestants. Is that why? How many contestants were there on I'm a Celeb?
Whoa, fucking hell.
So many.
So many. Actually, was there?
I feel like there was
like
loads.
12, maybe.
Why?
Yeah, actually, you're right. There was a lot.
But you're right. There'll be a few that you keep in touch with.
Yeah. I think your people be your people.
Yeah.
And then
fuck the rest.
Yeah. Anna, would you do it? No, inside, if they asked you. Would you? I'm really fucking upset that they didn't get you both in there.
I know.
Because I think that would have been fun. But would you be pissed off if you got voted out before Anna?
Do you know what it is? I think it would be better if we were both in there because, like, if one of us go, it's like half of me is still in there to back the cause.
Right,
you know what I mean? But when it's just
half of me,
you know what I mean? It feels like, oh, I'm out, but she's there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If she wins, I win.
Right, okay, yeah.
But that's probably why they don't do that.
Yeah, it's true. It's
because
too
if
much of an advantage.
You've got higher chance of winning if you've got someone in your corner.
Yeah, that's true.
And that's basically why PK got me out, because me, Whitney and Maya eventually we formed like an alliance. We were so close that we basically said, us three, all of our votes are going to go one way.
Yeah.
So everyone clocked that we were going to all vote in the same direction. So they had to break it up.
It's fucking vicious.
So vicious.
Sisters in the City is going on tour.
We're going on tour, Grace.
Best believe I'll fucking be there too. I'm ready.
So excited.
How many dates are you doing? Do you know?
We're doing Manchester, Birmingham, Glasgow, Dublin.
Oh, you're going to have the time of your fucking
Cardiff,
life in Dublin.
2 London dates. I think I've got everything. Anna, I've got everything. Yeah. Belfast. Did I say Belfast?
Yeah.
So we've got like 8 dates.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm shitting it. The only time I've been on stage in front of a crowd is when I came on as a guest on yours.
And you know what's really funny as well is you were so terrified the entire time that you were like a mute pre-going on. You were like, no one's going to clap.
I know.
No one's going to know who we are. And everyone fucking loved you, but...
Do you remember? I was a nervous
terrified,
wreck.
Yeah.
But this is going to be even more nerve-wracking because at least I know you're the star of the show, mate. They're there to see you.
No, it's not, because people who are there actually want to see you both. They have actually bought tickets to see you both.
That's why it's more scary. That's why.
There's so much pressure.
Exactly.
Are you going to have guests as well, or is it just going to be you two?
I don't think we're going to have any guests. No.
This is great though, because the amount of stories you're going to have from like the date before, or like the date, you know what I mean?
That's basically what we're going to do on each one. We're going to have a little chat about like the day and our journey. So like Anna's organised everything. She's like booked the hotels.
Yeah.
She's organised everything. She's booked the hotels. She's booked the flights, booked everything. The outfits. She's basically like
so ahead.
Yeah, she's amazing. She does everything. I do absolutely jack shit.
I do jack shit too.
And yeah, it's gonna be fun. We're gonna vlog it.
Oh, it's gonna be incredible.
We're gonna vlog it. It's gonna be really fun. I need to get fucking pissed before I go on stage.
Are you tour busing it, or are you gonna just travel on trains? Because I do the trains, but are you gonna
some are trains, some are flights.
Oh, well, of course, Dublin and Glasgow and shit.
We're gonna be.
Okay, catching flight.
Yeah, in economy on our way to do a tour.
Well,
I'm going to be like, hey, do you know who I am?
Yeah. Only so much selection on an easy jet.
So yeah, we're really excited. It's our first tour And hopefully we'll have more tours to come.
Okay.
Hopefully one day we'll have a massive tour.
Yeah,
but
too,
yeah.
right? I'm really excited. I feel like you guys are going to really fucking enjoy it and get pissed. My only bit of advice for you is have like between you a bottle of something.
100%.
Yeah.
Oh, hands down. Tell me, give me
Otherwise-
some advice. You were on tour. You've been on like 2 tours.
Yeah.
How many tours?
3 in September.
3 tours.
What I would
Give me
say
tips
is
now. I need the advice, Grace.
drink
Right.
heavily
Right.
throughout.
That was yeah.
Yeah, no
guaranteed
joke.
anyway.
Drink heavily. When you go out, it's going to be fine because when you go out, your adrenaline sets in. But afterwards, I wouldn't recommend going out.
Really?
I think go back to your hotel, get a night because you'll feel shit the next day, and then you'll have anxiety about the show that night, and then it's going to be a cycle. I've been through that cycle.
That is good advice.
Invest in some rescue remedy.
Okay, why?
It helps with the anxiety. You will feel it.
Okay.
Maybe don't have too big of a meal before you go on stage. Have a Waggers or something. Maybe a Nando's, chicken wing.
Otherwise, you're just going to feel too heavy.
Like
Yeah,
sluggish.
not active.
And interact with the crowd loads.
Okay. That's really good advice.
That's all I've got
That is
for you.
really, really good advice.
Yeah, and if it fails, don't call me.
I'm going to be like, Grace, that didn't work. Yeah, I'm starving and I'm on
I'll be like, I'm
stage.
really sorry. I'm really sorry. But no, good luck.
Oh my God, thank you.
I can't wait to see you live.
Thank you
and
so
congrats on
much.
Inside. And my last bit, obviously, is what advice would you give to save Grace?
To what?
To save Grace. What advice would you give me?
To
in
save
general?
Grace.
I don't know why I bother asking this question anymore because everyone's like, what? I need to reword
Yeah,
how we
what the
pronounce
fuck, man? That
this.
completely threw me.
Yeah, sorry.
Bitch, you do not need saving. You at all.
Give me one bit in life.
In
General
life, good
yeah.
advice. I've got really good advice for you.
Okay.
I've got some saving grace advice.
Fuck me.
You've got something really good going
Yeah.
with eyelashes,
Yeah.
and try not to be as toxic as me, right? A little less, possessive and jealous.
Yeah.
Play it cool. You know what they say? If you set the bird free a little bit, it'll always come back
back,
to you.
yeah.
Because I'm trying to be like that, and I feel like it's working.
Is it?
Yeah. When I used to be like really, really
Okay.
like over the top about everything, I feel like he was like, oh my God, this girl, like, could I be with her for the rest of my life? But now I've like eased off a little bit. He's seeing me more like I could be with this bitch
That
for the
is
rest of my
good
life.
fucking
So as soon as I
advice.
fucking get the ring and I get married, I'm gonna go full
Back on it.
throttle back on it.
Yeah.
And it's crap. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay. Right. Okay. I'm going to do that. I don't
Yeah.
give a fuck about any blondes in
Right.
the facility of.
Exactly.
I don't give a fuck.
You have to ooze that energy. That's
Fucking
my saving grace advice, because obviously
fingers.
we're both so similar.
Yeah. Yeah.
I have to give you the advice that I would give to myself.
Okay. No more arguments. Namaste.
Just bring peace.
Yeah. Of course.
No
peace
problem.
and love. Thank you so much for coming on. You've been
Thank
incredible.
you so much.
If you've been watching, give it a like, subscribe. If you've been listening, give it a follow and a 5-star review. Bye.